Okie dokie. All right. Tony, what's up, man? Check, check. Let me know if you can hear me. The microphone on. Hello. Yep, should be working. Okay, gotcha. Good, man. Good to have you back, man. We have Cam as well. How you doing, Cam? Let's see what's going to happen today. Man, today's my last trading day for the week. Tomorrow I'm going on a little short vacation. I need it. I think I need it. And my family needs it. We're going just for like 2 days. We'll be back on Sunday. This week it's been, I'm amazed and surprised how this week has been. I guess it's because we haven't had that many news, or things are becoming the new normal, or this is what I was talking about in the past month or so, that things are becoming the new normal. And when things become the new normal, what do I mean by that? Well, Donald Trump, right? Everything he's releasing every single day, and the tariffs, and we are already is becoming, the normal stuff. So we're seeing markets incredibly bullish. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's insane. When I was thinking, I wanted to, at the beginning, I was like, I wanna be free. I don't want to have to work for anybody. I want to see what the freedom is to not work for anybody of it. But when you work for yourself, is even worse. And I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying it's worse. What I mean by that is that you really don't have any day off. You have to work more. I enjoy it. I do love it. I have to say that I'm a workaholic, working on my things, things that will make money for me, and for my family, and not working for somebody else. So it's a very big different type of feeling. So working for me, only for me, it's more satisfying than working for somebody else. At least for me. There's actually people that they're not ready to, or they cannot be, what's the word, entrepreneurs. This is scary. It is scary because you have to do everything for yourself. You have to organize every payment, every bill, right? Because you don't receive in one specific day this paycheck, like every end of the month or every 2 weeks or every week you receive a payment, right? When you're an entrepreneur, you could receive money at any time. But sometimes you do have some really nice money coming in, but sometimes it could be a couple of days, couple of weeks, and no money coming in at all. And so it's scary, but I'm used to this, and I barely have days off. Barely. I try to, because of my daughters. I want to dedicate time to my kids, to my daughters. So yeah, man, just have arrange a little trip for 2 nights, to try to disconnect from work. But I love what I do. I don't see myself doing anything else but trading. I just love this thing. I will, of course, because it's on the weekend, you know, promise my wife I won't be taking a look at the phone, so I can dedicate full time to to my daughters and to her. But if it was for me, man, like, I really enjoy trading. I love it. It's my therapy. Even when I'm stressed, I just go into the charts and I start analyzing and doing these things and drawings and just analyzing, just reading the markets, and it sort of relaxes me. For some people, this is actually stressing, but I don't know. It's just for me doing this, it's less stressing. I love being in my office, just chilling, just looking at the charts, analyzing. Of course, not making trades anytime during the day, but just analyzing. What time is it? 9:28. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't change it either. And incredible is that the more you look at this thing, the easier it becomes. Of course, the volatility is something you cannot that you can control. Manipulations, all this stuff. You notice everything that's happening, but it's been a scary normal for the past few days. Like market has been reacting nice to structure and not acting shitty like it was like the past couple months. So if we could survive, if you now you see, well, like I can see for me, right, that it's been very slow weeks, very very slow. I haven't been seeing much profits, and look at how many entries I've been making. Of course, I've been testing some indicators out, but still, you see the profits not much. See, but still at least able to manage to to close the weeks with profits. Still low, but profit is profit. Those were hard situations where a lot of manipulation is going on. I actually have more losses than wins, but I managed to at least have some profits. But when that pass, when those crazy volatile situations they pass, you can start seeing that your results, if you were able to go through those shitty moments, right, and survive, when things becomes easier and calm down, oh, that's when you're going to be seeing more money, right? But because you went through the shit, you went through all this shit, right? These crappy setups and very difficult scenarios, and you see, and information is very challenging. It's very challenging. So when everything comes a little quiet and normal, you will see very simple, clear, easy to read setups, and those are the moments that you have to take advantage. And boom, you will see more profits in there. Not trying to flip or anything. I'm not. Yes, no, I never. I'm not trying to flip anything because it's not what I do. It's not how I trade. I'm a very slow trader. Definitely a very slow trader. Like so, making this entry for me today is very early. It's 9:30 already. Stock exchange is open. I'm not seeing that much volatility. So I think this is a lot of pips for today. 393 pips. That's a lot. And so I kind of, if I feel like I could be moving my stops to break even, by the way. I'm not going to take partials yet. I will wait a little bit more. But I think this is the realistic target. Something is telling me that we could have some sort of selling pressure from there. So I want to secure profits once we get there. And I'm on break even already because at least I'm 1-to-1. But you can see that the market, even after news, we haven't had much action. And now the stock exchange, we don't have much action yet. It's kind of slow. My entry was very early, even it was just 8 a.m. in the morning because I saw that shift in the structure, especially on the 1 hour. I like the 1 hour, really like the 1 hour. I was looking right now. But if you understand, and this is what I've been trying to tell you guys, is the order flow, right? This accumulation, this entire box accumulation, price manipulates these lows, and now it's starting to take off. You have a gap. You see, we're going to come across different highs, right? So we're sweeping these highs, old highs. But you see that after sweeping these old highs, price is not reversing. Why not? If we're taking, if ICT is based on liquidity and based, as soon as it sweeps the high, why is it not reversing? Because you're not understanding the structure. What the price is trying to do, or what the price did, the order flow, right? We manipulated this. You're eventually going to encounter, we shift already, and we're eventually going to encounter some of these old highs. We're going to be sweeping all those liquidities, right? It doesn't mean we're going to crash after that. No. Notice that we understand that, right? This is the high. This is the low. Price swept liquidity, change the state, even though it doesn't look that nice right now, but right after this manipulation, price is now shifted to the upside, and we're approaching this high. Probabilities are telling me that that's where market wants to go. That's where it's trying to go right now. It's trying to now, since we have taken lows, we're now displacing higher. So this is distribution, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So yeah, we did manipulate this high, but I really don't think we're going to crash, although we could. I don't want to sell. From here, from this part on, all I want to do is I want to try to buy because I'm in the buy side of the curve. This is the sell side of the curve. You see, so halfway right here, when you are able to spot that change in state after manipulation, you from that moment on, you are supposed to be in that buy side of the curve. So I want to stick to the buys. You could catch sales, but ideally you want to follow the flow, go with the flow. So same thing I'm seeing here. Same thing I'm seeing right here, right? Now lower time frame on the 50-minute, right? So we have created this low. We just manipulated that low. And now we have a shift in the structure. I like this push. Notice that as soon as we sweep, look at how many candles, right? Pushing up straight, changing the state. So there's something going on right here. There's definitely something going on in this area. So want to give it a try. Why not? Still thinking that we are very overbought, but the formation is presented, and I think we're going to go for those highs. I don't know if it's going to happen today. I don't know if it's going to happen this week. But again, this is the sell side, and I'm trying to enter in the buy side of the curve. After this manipulation, plus we tap a huge gap, right? Which we're using that gap right here as it's a fair value gap, right? PD array, higher time frame PD array. This may take a little while. I definitely see not much buying pressure. Slow. Market is a little slow. It is moving. It is pushing up, but this is a lot of pips. And since we don't have any more fundamentals, I don't know if Donald Trump is going to be speaking. This is the zone that I would be very careful right here, just in case. So on the 1 hour, if you see, right, price sweeps, nice displacement. I love these two candles right here with a lot of momentum. Love it. Closing above this body of the candle, that's the first order block creation, right? AKA change the state. Price pulls back with this little black candle right here, taps into it, leaves a 1 hour fair value gap. I was thinking that we could have tapped into that. I was thinking that it was possible to tap it, but notice that it's pretty much like a breakaway gap. It's just starting to displace and not tapping that. I could have probably re-entered if I would have seen a tap into this, but no. So the price just pulled back, it tapped the block, and then this one closed above, right? Closing above this high, that creates a propulsion. That's another block right here. This is known as a propulsion block. This propulsion block can also get tapped. If it gets tapped, we can re-enter here. This is a re-entry point. We can re-enter here, place the stop loss below the block, below that low right there. If it does pull back and tap it. But right now we see that it's kind of very bullish. It's still bullish. It doesn't have intentions of dropping. It's like, yep, no sellers interested right now. And this is looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. I'm telling you, it's a scary, it's a scary how nice is behaving the market for this week so far. And this entry was very, very small. Let me see if I close little partial. Yep, close just a little partial, and I'm going to hold the remaining. Yep, I think it's going to be a nice TP if it does get there. But this is beautiful, man. Beautiful. And again, it's scary easy. It's not giving hard times. You see, there's just an entry, and we didn't even get into a drawdown on this one. So scary. I'm saying it's scary because, again, the past few weeks or months has been complete shit. And this will be my last trade of the week. I won't be trading tomorrow. I'm taking Friday off, and the weekend. Going to a short vacation with the family. Taking some pictures now. Yeah, man, it's just gorgeous. I'm telling you, it's a scary. His acting is scarily nice. Scary nice. I don't know how to say that in English, but damn. That's a nice, nice movement. Uh, for the music. Tapping. Man, that's crazy, man. Watch it from there. I would not be surprised if we reverse from there. All right. What time was that? Yo, look at this shit. Man, this is crazy. Unbelievable. Um, oh, hold on. Beautiful, beautiful. Prices move since New York about 200 pips. Watch it just in case we reverse, but it looks like it's not showing any intentions at all of reversing. I don't see sellers at all. I don't know. This looks beautiful on the 1 hour. I'm telling you, it looks beautiful. I could have made a lot more today, but I'm okay, bro. I am okay with this. Hmm. I will post this video. Let's see here. What's going on? Crazy how this thing is flying. Uh-huh. All right. Did any of you guys caught it too? I mean, if you caught it or not, that you were watching. It is crazy, scary, man. That's okay. That's okay, bro. Like, I mean, if you missed it from here, you could have entered from as soon as this candle closes, boom, and maybe placing a stop loss below here. A little bit riskier, yeah. Being honest, I was not expecting the price to go away right away. I was like waiting more for price to tap this 1 hour fair value gap right here. You know, what happened with edit? zero intentions from sellers. Incredible. I don't know what's going on with Telegram here now. It's not letting me. Is it expired?
What we do, this is what we
Okay,
do.
let's see. Oh, that's how to publish this story. Oh, all right. Okay. This is beautiful. If you want, you could even leave a runner because I'm sure we're gonna. I don't know if it's gonna happen today, man, but because this is already a very. This would be wow. Like for today, it would be a big ass push. Cool. We could. I'm seriously thinking about leaving a small. But what am I going to leave if my entry was so small, man? I could have made probably $1,000 in this one. I probably close 0.02 and leave 0.01 running. Once we get close to here, shit, this thing is flying. Ooh, rocket, man, taking off. And again, you see that if I would have entered or wait, if I would have waited for the New York Stock Exchange, it would have been here. I would have missed the entire movement. Because sometimes I, because we have so much volatility, so depending on the day, it gets shitty before the stock exchange. But right now, boy, this is flying. Heck yes, I'm gonna hold this thing. This is gonna get there. We're definitely gonna go for this high at least. And the speed this thing is going is just making me think it's gonna go directly to the weekly, to that weekly high, and maybe even just go to this one. And freaking insane, man, right now. Sheesh. Non-stopping. Getting some signals from the indicator. Jesus. Hmm. Oof, oof, oof. You're gonna see this thing smash. Kind of hoping in the next few minutes because I gotta go. Let's see. I'm sure we have zero fear right now. Yeah, we're having less and less fear at the moment. We go back to neutral. You ain't gonna see the difference, right? We're getting out of this fear thing. We're not seeing that much selling pressure. It's when this thing gets to neutral here, we'll pretty much be out of the trend, downtrend. We still are. Like how far? I want to see how far we are from the 200 right there. You see, we're still below, but this could be the end, you know? This could be the end. And if we go to the monthly, look at that monthly candle, how it's looking. It's the 24th of April. So we still have a few more days to go, but this is one hell of a week right here. This tells you how volatile and crazy we were with all of these things going on with the tariffs and Donald Trump. But it seems that we're going to have a huge correction. We could be going for record highs now. I mean, for the next few months. I was not thinking we were going to recover this quick, but it is recovering. We'll see, probably not too soon, you know. We'll probably let's see what's going to happen after we take this high, which is where I truly believe we're headed to, right? To this highs. But let's see what's going to happen after that. It could be just a sweep again, and then maybe again something shitty could happen. We're still below. On the daily, we're still below the 200. So you know what I want to do? I want to wait for see if I can swing for a couple of years. I want to see if we can once on the daily we start climbing on top of this. I want to ride. I want to try to buy, open a position, uh, and buy. Just hold. Once we start getting above the 200, but we're still far. We're still quite far away. Still 1,200 pips or so. So I kind of want to see if we can catch something for the next bull run. If it's going to happen, you know? Yeah, hold on, guys. Gotta go to the kitchen. Hold on, 1 second. Okay. I'm back. I'm just eating something. I'm hungry right now. Rupesh, how you doing, brother? Did you get in? Were you able to get into this trade or no? Did you catch something?
Yeah, I'm into the state. And I'm holding since very long.
Oh, you're holding. Okay, okay. As I was saying, like it's just scary how nice the market has been at at least for me for the since Friday, since Thursday next week.
Agree.
They've been actually respecting and moving just without that BS that we were having like for the past few months, one or 2 months. Yeah.
I'm holding a buy in US 30 and sell in gold.
Oh, you said, oh shit, I didn't take a look on gold. Is it crashing?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think I hold on. Yeah. Okay.
The lot size very small because I want to hold it quite long. So I'm just holding 0.01, 0.01 in both.
Oh, okay. 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 Yeah. Watch it there, bro.
Yeah.
It's definitely. I mean, it's definitely looking weak. So yeah, but probably you could be taking profits somewhere or move stops to break even just in case. And I don't know. Let's see if it gets there. But we're still above the psychological this level, so we could find support here, and we do have this 4 hour higher time frame PDRA. So it could maybe reject it later. I don't know. But yeah, looking good. What was the other thing you said? You was 30. Yeah. Also,
Uh, so do you think that gold can touch 3227?
gold.
Yeah,
What level did you say?
3227.
3227.
Yeah, correct.
Like three.
I'm in very short. I mean, by Friday evening, by tomorrow. I mean, by tomorrow EOD.
Okay, so 3227. You okay? So you're trying to short to somewhere around here.
I already short it. I just want to, to book a profit at this level, 3227.
Okay, so let me mark up a line here. So you want to hit your TP at 3227 somewhere there. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Weekly. Yeah. Yeah, that weekly candle looks strongly bearish. And we were starting to, yeah, maybe, bro. Like, of course, once we close this week, let's mark this weekly low. So based on that strong rejection to the upside, we could expect at least the price to target that low. And where is that low? That low is at yeah, that
259.
yeah, 3259. Yeah, at least, at least. And I mean, yeah, based on the weekly, this is one heck of a rejection. This is one big rejection. So that week rejection, probably, yeah. The projection in longer term, it's looking possible. It's definitely looking possible in the higher time frame. When was the last, like if we look at it, okay, so the previous, let's try to read, see what, because it's been so insanely bullish. So this one bearish weekly candle happened in sometime in February. And the next one happened sometime in March. And then now we're having one right here. So yeah, we could definitely have a pullback. We have created that little bullish. We are creating this bullish. And let's see if price is actually going to come back here and maybe find support here somehow and then get back up. Or is it actually going to reverse? We don't know. We could just follow what this candle is doing, is going to do. Probably maybe the most realistic target would be there. So,
Okay.
So let's see, bro. But this right here is getting me a little. I mean, it could be just a little something. But this 4 hour. And because we just swept, we're entering this higher time frame. So I'm showing you now a bullish scenario. Like if we do bounce here, we respect here, we're tapping 50%. We respect here, we could expect a movement to the upside because look at the shift in the structure on the 1 hour time frame. Okay? We swept this low, manipulated that low. We climb on top with momentum, a lot of volume. Potential market structure shift, changing the state. And we were tapping a 4 hour. So the bullish scenario is this one. If we respect here, it could go all the way up here, or probably even higher. I don't know. See, 4 hour, you see, because that was a big push. Something happened right here at this hour during Asian session. I mean, it was a big momentum. Now price is pulling back, entering this 4 hour. So the buy scenario is looking also kind of possible. We do have this ugly gap. The daily has been rejecting. I don't like the daily too much, but the daily, we might say that we're bearish a little bit because we are. This is the block right here. We close below, trying to pull back. So this is a big bearish order block. So yeah, it's kind of probably today or tomorrow. Like this, either today or tomorrow is going to determine what price is going to go for next week. That's the bullish. That's the bullish scenario, and the bearish scenario Well, because of the higher, the weekly here. Maybe let's go back to 4 hour again, 1 hour. Maybe I don't have in lower time frame, I don't have a sell scenario. Like looking for the sell scenario in lower time frame, at least on a 1 hour right now, I don't see it. It could be here, maybe changing the state. Maybe we had a divergence or some sort of divergence with silver, I don't know, or with Euro, USD. I don't know. But it's challenging. Challenging. Bro, I gotta go now. I'm getting a message. My wife is just calling me out. So I'm gonna leave everything here. I will just hold this. We're very close to this thing. We're probably gonna be pulling back a little, but maybe it's gonna be a little slow now. This is way too much buying pressure right now. I don't care. I will just hold the remaining. I don't care if it comes back to my break even. I just do like 60, probably $50, $60 partials, and I'm just holding for this to get hit. To be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna go hold all the way. I'm telling you, if we do run through this, we need just a little bit more push, and we may just be taking that today. Other than that, that is all. And that is all for me for this week. I won't be trading tomorrow. I'll be very busy actually in the morning getting everything done and taking off at 10 a.m. We're leaving the house at 10 a.m. and we'll be coming back on Sunday in the afternoon, probably around the afternoon. So anyways, I'll be answering some messages here and there, but once I'm there, my wife is going to kill me if I get my phone. So she's telling me to completely get disconnected from everything I'm doing. So I promise I'll sneak. I do some sneak in messages. And if you have any questions or anything, guys, just let me know, all right?
Sure.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Rupesh, for your time. Geekster, Cam, Tony, appreciate you all of being here. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye-bye, man.
Bye.
Thank you, bro. Bye.